my traumatized babies and mentally ill Barbies. I am going to give a collective read with some general messages for March 2023. But of course, whenever you are seeing this, this energy is available to you. And I want to start with just some brief channeled message I was getting. March is massive. Lots of momentum. I also got meteor, expect impacts and vibrancy. And what I think some of that is just, we're headed into the spring and summer, the energy gets a little bit more exciting. And then in fall, we're really like looking at the fullness of everything that we've built. And then maybe we go into our dormancy and self-reflection within the winter months. So we're about to start, at least with the seasonal energy, getting very, very explosive, and the fireworks and all the flowers and the animals coming out and like getting together and having babies. And so all of that is in the air. But I think for the collective, especially with like meteor and expect impacts, I would say in March, expect to see some tangible results of something. And I would say maybe it'll be dramatic, but it'll probably be on the spectrum. It might just be a bit unexpected. So if the tower pops out in this message, I wouldn't be surprised. It's not going to be a bad thing. Hold the energy for being recognized at work, maybe making new friendships, maybe going on a really fantastic date, or maybe seriously making a larger accomplishment than you expected to make so soon in a particular process. That is really what I'm feeling in general for March. And remember, we are still going through the close. A large percentage of the larger collective, like not even people who listen to reads or anything. We're at the close of a 7-year cycle. So if you still have like some like grief work to do, some old energies still clinging on, that's going to be very normal. This isn't going to be extremely intense. It's just a little bit of wrapping up energy. But I think, while that is all still going on and plenty of readers are reporting on that and picking it up, I'm more in the space of let us start being proactive. It's like, yes, this cycle is closing, but at the close, we have the new beginning. And for those of us who have, really been working through all of our stuff, really been committed to our own process of self-love, finding our spirituality, finding our place, our purpose, our fulfillment, our passion, we are going to be in the optimum position for fantastic new starts for the upcoming 7 years and 10 years, and hopefully into perpetuity. So I would say if you know that's you, if you are embodying that and relate to it, start being more proactive about this new start, whatever it is that you want to do, because I am telling you, the energy's with you. So I have shuffled already, but I'm going to do, because I go through, I don't like flip cards up off the top. I let the ones come that want to come. But I'm giving myself a challenge. 6 cards at the most, no clarifiers, because I like to really get into stuff, but I want to see if I can just, get what I need to get with a bit of a minimum. So we're going to start with 3, and if we don't even need a second 3, then I won't pull them, but I'm feeling that we are, because as always, energies are tempered by something. No? Don't jump the gun. Yes, and I would say interesting. Jumping the gun, because once the energy, the collective energy gets popping, we might be kind of wanting to rush around because we're all excited. We're all like little bunnies and little chickens and everything else. Be mindful about being led by strong energy. I know things can get super exciting, but come back to yourself. Stay grounded with it. It's okay to be in flow, but don't let the energy lead you. We want to ride the waves. Oh my gosh. Now we got, it's springtime. So I'm going to show you these lovely little cards that are coming out. So I'm going to read these first 3 cards like at least a couple of ways. So I just think for those of us who have really, like, we're in touch with ourselves, we're in touch maybe with spirit, if we're theists, we are really feeling that self-love this month. Like, the cups are full and they're overflowing, and we are feeling it, and we are riding these waves. We are paying attention to our intuition. We are open and available for love in all of its forms. And we, since our cups are overflowing, we have the cups to give. So, you know, this is friendship, family, service. If you really want to embody that energy of love and perpetuate it, think about going and volunteering somewhere. Everybody always needs help volunteering. Give of your time, of your money, of your person, because this does not have to be funds. I'm offering myself for this particular service for the day. But if you have something material to give, please give it. You know, we're in spring cleaning. If you are wanting to get rid of old things, donate it, put it back out for circulation. If our items are in good repair, then we don't need to throw that out. Someone else will be able to utilize these items. So yes, this is fantastic. And I really feel like there's just going to be a lot of enjoyment of this, like being in touch to this capacity. And I really see this being reciprocated. So for those of you who are looking for wonderful giving emotional friendships, it is available. It is going to be presented to you. Or if you are the one who is going out there, making the move, making the offer, it is likely to be reciprocated. If you are open to love, wanting love, the partners are out there. They're likely in the same energy that we are. So this is a fantastic month and fantastic energy for the start of something new and innocent and something that's really, I get like admired and sacred. Just something that, hello Dasa. Something that when we receive it, we're thinking, oh, you know, I always wanted this. I've been wanting this, and now it's here. So let's see what these energies are tempered by. So this is a little bit milder. I haven't been seeing any like impacts here, but I mean, the greeting of a friend or a lover, that is very impactful, even if it's coming in this very gentle, maybe flirtatious or unexpected way. Oh. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? When I'm saying expect impacts, this is all in materiality. All in materiality. We've got nothing but pentacles at the bottom. And let's see here. I'm thinking and feeling that a lot of us, while we are in touch with ourselves and in touch with our heart space, whatever you want to call it, we're also very protective. We're like very protective. It's like, I know who I am now, and I, you know, am so worth all of these wonderful things, but there's a little bit of like, I gotta protect myself, right? Because those lessons are typically hard won. And what I'm seeing here is that if we are the ones maybe making offerings of friendship, of affection, of love, that might have us a little bit off kilter. But I think that's just taking that initial step, right? Because once we do, once we have this, or once we offer this, we're becoming very, very grounded in it. This is entering, like, I like this progression from a little bit more, this can be a little bit overprotective here, overprotective, to uncertain once we start stepping out there, to I am safe and nurtured, and this is a very, very good thing for me. So it looks like we are moving relatively quickly, like we're in the emotional space for the first 2 cards, and then it's all material. It's all material. What can I say about this King of Cups? I would say that if this is another person to you, if you are having a King of Cups enter your life and you notice that while this is a wonderful person, you're maybe getting a little bit of a mixed message. Like maybe they approach you and you sense they have good energy, but then maybe when I'm doing this, like it wouldn't be that drastic. Like you might sense some hesitancy, some caution. You might get a sense that they're a little nervous when they first approach you. I would say give people a lot of grace, because it really looks like, you know, if we have this match here across from us, this is the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. And, you know, the king is kind of looking at this offer here. So maybe they are taking the more proactive role. And this queen is not only looking at her pentacle in her lap, but also this Two of Pentacles. So I just want to offer a little bit of reassurance here that if you are making an offer and you're feeling nervous, that's perfectly normal and okay. If you are receiving offer and you're nervous, I specifically get, you know, juggling. You know, this guarded energy. The past is the past. That cycle where we perhaps learned a lot of lessons about love. Maybe we were taught things. Maybe we had to learn some lessons about ourselves. That cycle is pretty much closed. It's closed if you're being proactive about the closing. If you're lingering maybe in old energy, if you still have more work to do there with letting go, that's fine. But I would say if you're being proactive about that, the old cycles are closed. These things likely will not repeat. And it's not that emotions won't be brought up when you enter in new relationships with people, but I'm telling you, I really think if you're used to more tumultuous relationships or betrayal or, you know, becoming involved with emotionally unavailable people, if you have worked on that within this past cycle, I am confident, and I'm feeling this energy that's with us right now, that things are going to go so much smoother. So if you notice a little wobble at the start, don't worry about it. I really think that the energy is looking fantastic for March. So I know I said 6 cards, but 2 more want to come out. 2 more. For what? For help. I'm getting 2 more for help. Here's one. So what is it that we're needing help with? Under the deck. Look, I'm just saying. I'm not saying y'all are perfect, okay? But, you know, close to it. Y'all, come on now! I'm calling it. If y'all have been open and like casually, and when I say casually manifesting love, I mean you've been open to it, you've put the intentions out there, you're treating yourself well, you have your routine down, you aren't desperate or chasing anything or making it your priority, but you've been kind of just like, hey, you know, inviting it in, right? This is happening. This is a great month for this to be happening, the start of something. And if it's not romantic love, it is a wonderful platonic friendship. And I would say if you are within more heterocentric, more traditional gender roles energy, I see if you've been in situations where like, you know, the man hasn't been making the first move, people haven't been taking the initiative. I'm seeing that here in that he is reaching across the distance to, you know, as the cup is being offered, he is closing the gap. So what I would say is if that has been something that you've been wishing for in your life and you've taken the appropriate steps on your end, there is the energetic support you need. So Maybe if you haven't already, just make yourself more socially available. Maybe go out to dinner with yourself if you typically don't do that. If you're feeling the vibe, right? Go out in the park. Maybe go out to a music event. You don't need to do anything drastic. Just, maybe take that one little social step if you're guided to, right? Because it might be that you do not need to do anything, period. It's going to be different on everybody's end. But if you're feeling that motivation, yeah, go out and get out there, because we have fantastic energy for creating all of these new relationships in our lives that are going to carry us into the future. So this is awesome, guys. I'm telling you, March is going to be a fantastic month.